Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about Metro. My name is Nirali and my teammates are Ria, Kenny and Ankit. So talking about Metro, Metro is centralized in Ontario and Quebec. It is formed in 1976. The store is consist of grocery, household and pharmaceutical products. Overall, in Ontario and Quebec, there is 365 stores. So talking about the issues that is faced by currently Metro, and the issues are empty shelves, excess inventory of some products, tracking of inventory, which leads to frequent out of stocks, and sales and operations plans. Now, analysis will be explained by my friend Ria.
Yeah, for analysis, let's talk about strength and weakness of Metro. The strength is it has variety of products and it leads in the competition. It has multiple brands that are available with banners, whereas the weakness is high maintenance, demographic limitations, limitation in product between food and pharmaceuticals. Furthermore, let's talk about opportunity and threat. For opportunity, there are chances to grow online, increasing demand for private labels, brand loyalty, and rising enterprise. Whereas the threat is government policy can be a limitation, shortage of employee, and to grow with other competitors. As we have seen that there were few issues that were listed by my friend Nirali, we can find the solution using SAP. So let's start the demonstration with Nirali for the first issue.
So as we mentioned that the empty shelves are a problem of the Metro. Frequently they are facing now empty shelves. So we can solve this using by SAP, and it is really simple to track inventories using the SAP. So let's begin with a demonstration. So for that we are using the global bike example. So we can go into logistic, and under the logistic we can go into production. Then we need to go into production and planning. Then in the production and planning we need to go into MPS, and then in under that we need to go into evaluation, and under the evaluation we need to go into stock and requirement list. So this will show the display of this. So here we need to type the name of the material and the plant which it pre-decided to deliver. So it will give the window picture of the inventory stock. So this is how Metro can solve the problem of empty shelf. Now further will be explained by sales and operation planning by Ria.
Hello. For sales and operation planning, we can start with logistics. Going further to the change we need to make in sales and operations. We can see we can make changes in forecasting for the particular products, making out the data from historical data, comparing it with the current data, their sales, how it has been demanded. We can make changes likewise. After making few changes, we can do the forecasting of a product. This helps us to improve our operation plan for the sales of particular brand product or the in-store products. After this, we can create a product plan for the targeted supply, which you can see in the video. From mapping it all and plotting the points, we can get to know like how sales been the issue given. Further will be explained by Ken.
I'm going to talk about tracking inventory, stock requirement, and list of warehouse. By going to logistics, then production, then followed by production planning, then demand management, and then environment, and last but not the least, the stock requirements. If you know all the details, you can just fill it up. And if you don't know, you can go to the search button and enter the material type, that is FERT, any of the material description. Here I'm writing deluxe, for example, and then material. Then if you go to the search button, there will be a window and you can see all of the items or the products over there, and you can click on any one of the product, and if you can go and execute it, there will be another window which will tell you about the available quantity, the MRP element, date, and how much do you need. By going back, now we'll talk about the warehouse, how to track your inventory at your warehouse. For that, you have to again go to the logistics. Then followed by material management, then inventory management, and then followed by environment, stock, and the stock requirement list. Here you can see that if you know all the details, you can just fill it up and you can get any of the information for your product, right? And the screen will show everything, that what are your stocks at your warehouse, what's the number that you have, what you need to tell the supply management to get it for you. And now Ankit will continue the further.
Okay, thank you. So for access inventory of some product, there are some products which are critical and which are needed on a request. So for that, we have a path here. We can show that in a video. So in a logistic, there is a production and there is a production planning. In production planning, there is a forecasting, and in a forecasting there is a menu. If you press F4 in it, there is another pop-up will come up, and you have to search in a material by material type, and then you have to type material, then a little description of your material, then you have to type which material you need, like a digit, and then select start search. Then it will show your number of list product you for, and at the end you have it all you need, number of forecast in a process and everything. Next slide, please.
This
And
reference
this is
is
the
used
reference.
by R. And thank you for your patience and being with us. Thanks.